Team Canada dominates Finland in Game 1 of the World Junior Championship. We'll break down everything that happened in this game on this episode of Hat Trick HQ. So you're going to want to stay tuned, but before we get into it, just want to say that 82.1% of you guys watching this aren't subscribed. So if you're looking for a home for daily World Junior content, daily Leafs content, look no further. Go down below, hit that subscribe button, become part of the community here because we'll be here all season long. Keep me up to date on what's happening around the world of hockey. But with that said, let's get right into the first topic of the video today, which is Canada dominates Finland. And obviously, if you were up this morning to watch Canada win 5-2 against Finland, it was a good morning for you. Really, 3-2 with two empty netters. It was a great game to watch here, Mark. A great way to start the tournament. Canada got a nice win. Really got the fans buzzing over there in Sweden. It was a great game to watch. Canada dominated Finland all over the ice, hemmed them in their offensive zone for a lot of this game, and it was just great to see Canada have such a complete game.
Yeah, honestly, for the first game, I thought both teams played incredible. We seen Canada look dominant throughout the game, but we also seen Finland just put up a fight and they weren't really backing down. Obviously, the score was 5-2, but like you said, there's two empty net goals, so it doesn't really tell the whole story with just the score. But the two things I did want to point out, and obviously as a Leafs fan, and a lot of Leafs fans watching this, I know Fraserman and Cowan didn't put up any points this game, but they did anchor down the first and second line, and I thought both of them looked incredible. They were all over the ice today, getting chances from everywhere. We've seen Minton a couple times slot from the wing to go to take a draw, and he looked incredible doing that. I think he looks comfortable on both sides, if that's on the left wing or just playing center like he usually does. And I thought Cowan was everywhere. He was being a pest on the ice. And overall, I was really excited just watching their games. Like I said, they didn't put up any points tonight. They didn't score. They didn't do anything too flashy. But overall, just their dominance on other aspects of the game, I thought looked incredible.
Yeah, Cowan really looked good out there, really set up a couple of great offensive chances. Obviously, they couldn't capitalize on them, but both these guys looked really good. Another guy who I'm very excited on is Owen Beck, Montreal Canadiens draft pick. He was playing fourth line center in this game, but every time he was out there, he was very noticeable on the ice, whether it was on the defensive end, whether it was trying to get a scoring chance. It was a really fun game to watch, and it really got me excited for this tournament just after this first game. But we're going to get into the main topic of the game here today, which was the goaltending battle between Rosseau and Coco. And as we take a look here, obviously, like we said, Matisse Rosseau, a 5'11 goaltender who went undrafted the last two drafts, put up a 920 save percentage with 23 saves here in this morning's game. And as we take a look at probably the save of the tournament, it was unreal. You see a nice little cross crease here from Finland. And he just comes across with the glove and just robs him here. And Mark, I think Canada got something special here with this guy. I really do think that he had such a great performance today. He really kept Canada in this game and really kept his team composed when the team was under pressure.
Yeah, not only was that just a highlight reel save, but the big thing with that save, that would have made it 1-0, and that could almost dictate the game in a different way. If Finland did score this, they might have got another quick one, while Canada kind of had their heads down, and this could have been the situation where Finland won this game 5-3 or 5-0. We don't really know. So the impact of that save was just incredible for the momentum for Canada to go get another quick goal, just to get the strength on their side. And the big thing with this, he was undrafted the past 2 years. He's a bit of a smaller goalie. He kind of reminds me of Enroth. But the big thing with this is I think if he can dominate in this tournament, I without a doubt think he'll be picked up maybe on an AHL deal, ECHL. He will find his way to join an organization. And I love the underdog story. So if this guy at 5'11 can fight his way into an NHL starting job in the next 4 to 5 years, that'd be outstanding, honestly.
Yeah, really great to see. He was had such a great performance out there today. He had such great positioning around the net. Just looks like an all-around solid goaltender. And just because he went undrafted because of his size is shocking to me because he's a great goaltender. I really think he's going to put his name on the map out there during this tournament. And I definitely think we'll see him go in the draft next year. But we're going to talk about the other goaltender on the other side of the ice for Team Finland, and that was Nicholas Coco. And obviously, 890 save percentage, isn't the best, but he did keep Finland in this game with 25 saves. The Seattle Kraken draft pick in 2022 really had a great performance today for Finland. Obviously, didn't come away with the win, but like I said, he really kept this Finland team in the game just by by his keeping the chances away. I mean, Team Canada had them hemmed in their zone almost that whole third period, and he really kept them to battle back here in this game, and almost come with a comeback here. I know that there was an empty netter, then they scored, then there was another empty netter, but it really made for a strong finish to this game.
Yeah, that's the big thing. The goalies were so important in this game. I know at the beginning of the game, Finland had a bit of struggles to keep the puck out of their end and just kind of not let the puck in the back of the net. But as the game went on, things started to look better for Finland. I think the goaltending battle was a huge part, like you said, on why they stayed in this game. And it's game one of the tournament. This is just two teams finally get into it. I know we had a couple expedition games, but this is two teams just going head to head to start the tournament. I think Finland looked great, and I think they're going to be a strong team pushing forward, especially because of the goaltending.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. This team looked great here today against Team Canada, who is predicted to be first or second at the end of this tournament. So I really do think we'll see a strong showing out of Finland for the rest of this tournament. And like you said, it's a result of this goaltending. He just looked phenomenal today. But we're gonna get into some of the offensive stars here for Canada today, which was Nate Danielson. He's really stepped up today, and as we take a look here, he had 1 goal, 1 assist, and 2 points in this game. He had scored the first goal of the game here, and then set up that beauty one-timer for the second goal of the game. I mean, a ninth overall pick in just this current draft for the Detroit Red Wings. He really came out and showed, what he's made of here this morning.
Yeah, the big thing with that is I know it wasn't the nicest first goal. It kind of hit off and went into the back of the net, but that's a big momentum shift for Team Canada and him as a player. I mean, opening up scoring for your country in the World Juniors is just awesome. I think Detroit got a stud in this guy, and I could see him maybe making a push to make the league in the next 2, 3 years, especially if his development continues and if he continues the strong showing in the World Juniors themselves.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. I mean, this guy looked great out there today. He really set up some great offensive chance to put Team Canada up 2-0 in this game. And like you said, ninth overall draft pick in just this draft at 19 years of age. He has a really bright future ahead of him, and he really showed what he was made of here today. And another guy who had a great game here for Canada today was Maverick Lamoureux. He is 6'7" defenseman, coming from Arizona. He was drafted in Arizona, scored the empty netter at the end of the game, but did also had an assist. But this guy looked phenomenal out there today, really showed, he can still go out there play hockey at 6'7", and he really dominated on the back end today. His defense was great. He had a huge hit on the blue line there, I believe it was the first or second period. I mean, this guy was just electric to watch, and I'm really excited to see how his game develops throughout the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, we're seeing Detroit, sorry, not Detroit. We're seeing Arizona going through this rebuild, and they're hoping to get to the point where it's just to getting enough players to finally make it into the playoffs. I think he's going to be a sure player within the next year or two, especially on the blue line where they're kind of struggling a little bit. And we also seen the Coyotes go and draft another guy at 6'4" in this past draft as well. So it seems like they're going on the momentum of let's get some big bodies, let's be hard to play against. We have guys like Keller, Cooley. We have our offensively gifted players. So let's get the bruisers on the back end and let's make an impact. And I think he's going to be a massive piece for this.
Yeah, you gotta love a big man project too. I love seeing these guys 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", that just go out there and are just amazing hockey players. And I'm really excited for this guy's future and see what he can do in the rest of this tournament, because he's great on the defensive side of the puck, but he showed today that he can also do it on the offensive side as well. So really excited to see how he is going forward. But we're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here, and that is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to our boy Andy. He says, I'm telling you boys, Casey DeSmith could be the one. And of course he's talked about yesterday's video where we were talking about goalies that the Leafs may trade for. I really do think that we could see this potentially, but he did just get traded from Montreal to I believe it was Vancouver, so maybe not, maybe we won't see it. What do you think, Mark?
The big thing with this is the Canucks are on such a heater right now. I don't think they're looking to move anyone out without bringing in a better piece. If they honestly look at Samsonov and think he's a better backup goalie than a guy like Casey Smith, I could maybe see this. But with the way Demko and Casey Smith have been playing, and just the Canucks in general, I can't see them moving on from a guy like this unless something dramatic changes. They get knocked out of a playoff spot, or maybe a couple injuries where they want to start selling. But no, I don't think Casey Smith's going to be available, I think the Canucks are on too much of a heater, like I said, to look at the opportunity of moving one of their best goalies, and obviously not better than Demko, but a guy that's been outstanding in the backup role.
Yeah, I had to agree with you there. Obviously, Canucks have been on a heater. I really don't think they want to shake anything up right now because they're looking like a strong case for Stanley Cup contenders this year. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate if you went down, hit that subscribe button, and let us know down in the comment section below if you enjoy this World Junior content, if you think we should keep going with this, if we should keep putting up our post-game reactions, because, I mean, me and Mark really enjoy the World Juniors, so we love doing these type of videos for you guys. So let us know what you think down in the comment section below. And also, Team Canada's next game is tomorrow, 1:30 EST against Latvia. Should be a great game to watch, so make sure to go check that out. Gonna be a fun game. I think a really offensive game for Team Canada coming tomorrow. Gonna be a fun one to watch, but who knows? We could see an upset. We'll let you know what happens in that game. But if you enjoy the NHL, make sure to check this video that's popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC, alongside my co-host, Mark Pye. Keep your stick on the ice.